Hi guys, welcome back to my next video. So I'm going to be going over my opinion on two watches I have been carrying or wearing. It's the Apple Watch Series 6 and the Fitbit Charge 4 Special Edition. Now if you're interested to see what my thoughts are or my opinions on wearing these watches quite recently, or this one for a little bit longer, then keep watching. Alright guys, thank you for checking out this video. Thank you for taking time from your day to even have a look at this video. I am extremely grateful. So hit the like button if you feel like it, or please do subscribe guys. It will help me out a great deal. And for those that have already subscribed, I appreciate it and thank you. So what I'm going to be going over today is I have two watches I have been wearing. So it's the Fitbit Charge 4. This one I have had for since my last video, so I presume it's probably roughly been 3 months, probably a little bit longer than 3 months. And then you have the other watch which I brought extremely recently. This one's just been I think it was last week. So it's the Apple Watch Series 6 cellular model, stainless steel with leather strap. On this one, it's not a leather strap, it's I think it's called a nylon strap. So I just need to make it very clear at the forefront that this is my opinions. I'm no expert in anything in terms of, you know, tech. I'm learning these things myself. So yeah, it's going to be my opinion purely in terms of how I've been finding these watches, what I think of them, how they worked for me, any specific things I've noticed with them, anything that you guys should be wary of. And if you're looking to get any one of those and you'd be like, you know, it would be good if there's a comparison video online that showed a comparison between these two bad boys, or bad girls, because I'm a girl wearing them, then yeah, this is the video for you, and thank you for watching again. So please ignore the mess that's in the background. So a couple of days ago you may have seen that the wardrobes got fitted. Everything else wasn't put into the wardrobes yet. It is like slowly getting full. If I open this up for you, you can see there is stuff in it. However, everything else is on the floor. I just need to figure out where everything is going to be placed. So it's really a thought process going on my end, one that's not very clear most of the time. So it's going to be a bit of a hassle setting this up, but it's fine. Let's get back into this video, what I set up for. I'm getting distracted. So let's go over the design aspect for both of these first. So if we do the design first. So if I start with the Fitbit Charge 4 here. Now, in terms of this, the design of this, when I got this, I thought it was really, really nice. It was stylish. I had the Fitbit Charge 3 before, and it was the actual screen here was a tad bit thicker and a little bit different in its design. I quite like this matte black design that's on this. It just suits me really well. And I think this, I went for the nylon, I think it's called the woven strap. So I went for the woven strap. Because I just think when you wear a woven strap, generally, it just looks more fashionable. I just think it looks more stylish. It might not be for you guys. The only issue with this is, aesthetically, it does look very stylish and nice. And it has a slim profile, it's sleek. It's really nice. Like, say, you women out there want to wear this, it will look so nice on your arm. And if you're looking for something that is quite sleek and small profile, then this is the watch for you. Because if you have a look, it doesn't take up much wrist space in comparison to, say, the Apple Watch, which comparatively it does. It's going to take up a little bit more wrist space, but you know, that's something that it depends on the individual, you know, what will suit them. So I really like the the design aspect for this Fitbit Charge 4. However, If you're going to be using this for the purpose of exercise and sport, do not go for this strap. The strap looks fantastic, like I said. However, it does start to smell. So when I was exercising, I took it off. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, it stinks. Like, like I had to cover my face. It was disgusting. Yeah, and it's stinking now a bit as well because I went for a walk. So what I do every day is clean this every single day. But it's such a hassle. It's such a hassle. But, you know, if you want something that's nice in design, looks nice, sometimes it's not going to be best for exercise fitness. So that's something you should bear in mind. But that has no bearance or any kind of significance on this design, because you could just take this strap off and change it with a sports strap. I did actually get a sports strap with this, but I just don't like the sports strap. So yeah, that's it in terms of the design. So there's not much else for this one. So if I move on to the Apple Watch Series 6. So this is, okay, one more thing. In terms of the price, this was £150, being a special edition due to the strap. This one here, due to the strap, the features, it being cellular, and you can see the red ring there, this was £699. So comparatively, in comparison to this one, it's much more expensive. But that's your own choice in terms of what you want to splash out. So the design for this one here, I really like this. I actually like this one more. I wish it was more sleek, like this one here, so a little bit more smaller, because I have very small wrists. I mean, it doesn't cause me any issues, but I wish it just was a little bit smaller. That's the only thing. I love the stainless steel construction. Looks extremely premium and luxurious on your arm. It looks like you're wearing something of high quality. And then I've gone obviously for the leather strap here, and it's the one with the magnets. You know what's so funny? I didn't think these magnets will hold on. But then when they provided this strap, I did see the price. The strap alone was £99. So, you know, for this kind of price, you would expect something that actually works. Because I was worried these magnets won't stay on, it will fall off. None of those issues at all. It's actually stayed on really well. The leather strap, it says behind there, it's premium leather. So actually, why did I put it back on? Let me just show you. This is small, medium size. I have really small wrists. You're not going to be able to see it, it's tiny, but it says natural leather. And yeah, so I think it's got a ceramic back, but I think that's with the stainless steel models. Like I said, it's my opinion, I'm not 100% sure. It's got the circle, which I showed you just a moment ago. And this stainless steel is the one with the gold kind of rim around it. So that's pretty much for the design aspect. It has got heft, bear that in mind. There is heft, obviously due to the stainless steel construction, in comparison to this one, which is like I'm holding a feather, quite literally. There's no weight. So if you want to go for something that's lighter and sleeker, then this will be for you. If you want something more premium, you can feel it, it's solid, and just look great as something you can wear to the office, some meetings. It just looks sophisticated, then I will definitely go for this one. But there's a huge price barrier here. In terms of the design, which one takes my pick? Sorry, Fitbit, I do like you, but the issue is that it's just the construction and feel. This one is the winner because it's just better in design. It just looks better. You can wear it all the time. This strap hasn't actually smelled. I've wore it for exercise and it hasn't smelled at all, as this one does. Looks better, it doesn't smell, and it just, the heft of this just feels like I'm wearing something really nice. So yeah, sorry Fitbit, Apple takes the lead in that one. So that was the design aspect. So if we go into, let's go battery life, right? So battery life with this one, this easily lasts a week. I mean, so for those people that don't want to don't want to constantly charge their battery, then it's pretty much a no-go. And if that's the feature that is very important for you, then it's going to be this one. This lasts a week, no problem. And I wear this day and night. So this is the winner in that respect. In terms of Oh, just to mention that when I need to charge this after the battery runs out, in 1 hour it's fully charged. So it lasts a week and it gets charged in an hour. So yep, that's that. And then in terms of the Apple Watch here, this isn't very long. So it's 1 day, I would say 1 day. And so if I give it to you a time frame, if I charge this, like this morning I've charged it. So it took about 1.5 hours to be 100%. It probably took less, but I took my eye off it for a bit. So around under 1.5 hours anyways. So it took 1.5 hours to be charged. And if I wait from this period till the morning, it will still be running, but it'll be at 23%. And then I would say an hour later. So from this time, what's the time now? Let me just check the time. So it's 1:15 now. So I would say around about this time tomorrow, it will need a charge again. So it does eat a lot of battery in comparison to, say, the Fitbit. But it also is running a whole host of features, running a color screen, is running a magnitude of features in comparison to the Fitbit. So I'm not surprised it is taking a huge amount of battery. So that's something for you to think about. Are you happy to charge it every single day? I know it's a headache. I understand this. So this is something I'm fully aware of, and I prefer this for the battery. Sometimes I just don't even charge it. I charge it, I just leave it on charge because I just don't feel like wearing it, because I have to charge it again because I know in 1 day it's going to run out. It just annoys me. It just reminds me of my iPhone. It just becomes a little bit of a hassle, guys. But yeah, that's something, again, for you guys to decide if you need something that will last. They say 18 hours for this. I would say that's about right, 18 hours. So if you want something 18 hours, or do you want something that's near enough to 5 days, this is your choice. So what wins battery for this round? This one here. This wins for battery. So, you know, you got the lead up, Fitbit. All right, so we've done design, we've done battery. We can go into functionality, I guess, next, in terms of how it runs, the functions, and in terms of what speed they run out. Sorry, I haven't got any subcategories properly laid out because, like I said before, I'm not an expert. I'm just giving you my opinion on these products. So the functionality with the Fitbit, because I've worn this a little bit longer, I use this heavily for the fitness side of things. So I'm not using it. I mean, I'm not really checking my messages on here or anything. I can see them, but I just basically just put that to one side and go to the Apple Watch. I mean, the phone. I'll go to the phone. So otherwise, in terms of going on the screen, moving around, it's fast, but I wouldn't say it's like as fast as the Apple Watch, but that is more powerful. In terms of like basically how it operates, how it shows the heart rate. Both of them are actually a little bit off in terms of heart rate, just so you guys know. So sometimes I'm noticing that I'm exercising quite heavily and my heart is easily over 150 beats when I'm doing like interval training, but it doesn't show that on the display. It shows something like 109. So it's not picking it up. So the heart rate even on the Apple Watch, it does that sometimes. And I wouldn't expect that from the Apple Watch for the price you're paying. So I was a little bit surprised by that. But it did happen with my Apple Watch Series 4 as well. So I'm not too sure, you know, why it does that for that price. But I'm actually going to look into that. It's quite, you know, interesting to look at. So yeah, it works good in terms of fitness. It tracks sleep pretty well. If you want to set an alarm, it works really well. It shows calories, everything. It calculates steps really well. And yeah, it gauges time really well. So in terms of functionality, it is a fairly simple watch. There's not much I can actually say about this. It does the job. It does everything well, and you know, for the fitness features. And yeah, it's fairly simple in what it offers. In terms of the functionality of the Apple Watch, I've not had this long enough to provide you a proper feedback, if you will. But from using it and maneuvering myself around the screen, it's been extremely fast. So as soon as I touch it, it's pretty much on and working. To access the applications is fairly easy. I would say it's fairly user friendly, but I've been in the Apple ecosystem for quite a long time, so do bear that in mind. So yeah, working it, it's got a beautiful color screen. Operating it is fairly easy. It's fast, so you can see it's 100%. Okay, it's not going to show that. So yeah, going around it, it's fairly easy. There's not any issues, but like I said, because you're paying for more premium device here, you're going to expect a more premium output and a more powerful interface in terms of how it operates. So I'm not surprised in that regard. So yeah, in terms of functionality, how they perform, speed, this takes the lead there. But I didn't expect anything else. So, I mean, what else can we do here? Another section. So we can do, I guess, a section for... I've already discussed heart rate. There's a little bit of a glitch with both. They're not, I would say, accurate. I would say that I could do like just a display thing. A display category as well. Why not, right? So the display you're getting with this one is not going to be color. So that's something, if you want a color display, if you find that more attractive and more catches your eye, then this isn't going to be for you, because this is, you can see it's like a white and black kind of display. So we'll switch on. Yep. So this one is color on the other hand. It's a color display. Okay, it's got the keys coming up, but yeah. It's a color display. So you know, it depends on the individual, because it didn't bother me in terms of the display, because this certainly does the job. It shows what you need to see. Color doesn't really influence my choice, but if you want something that's more colorful, I would say more interactive as well, I would definitely be considering this one here. So if I was to choose display, this is kind of a tough one, because it depends on the individual as well, but just for the purposes of this, I think this one is a little bit more better. You can see it's a bit brighter and clearer. So if I put this one together, yeah, why does this keep going there? It's very annoying. So you can see there's one goes on, one goes off, one goes on, one goes off. It's very annoying. Yeah. So this one is actually more clearer. This one's not bad though. I'm not going to say it's bad, so hang on, let me just show you guys again. If it stays on, I can show you. And it likes to go back into the password thing. Okay, that's fine, it's its choice. So that's pretty much in terms of what I thought about it. I can't give you a very, very descriptive how do you say it, a very descriptive background on the Apple Watch, because like I've said, I've only owned it since last week. So if you're thinking, why haven't I provided more description or info, it's just I haven't had enough time spent with it, so I'm not unable to do so. What I have done is provide as much information as I possibly can in terms of what I thought so far and how you know, how it's been going for me in the respect I've mentioned before. If there's anything you think I have missed out, please do let me know. If maybe I do already know the answer to this, but I haven't, you know, my brain is a bit dim at the moment, so please do let me know, and I'll do another video or just answer your questions. So I don't mind doing that. But if I want to round this up and just say, from my experience currently, which one I would choose as the winner, I'm gonna say Apple Watch Series 4. So yay! Yes, I spent a lot of money on you though. There's one thing, guys. There is one thing I wanted to note to you. The alarm on this is fantastic. I didn't actually know, but when you set the alarm on the Apple Watch, there's a separate alarm set on the phone as well. So there's like two sections. Let me just show you. Where is it gone? So usually here at the top it would show it for the Apple Watch, and then at the bottom it's the iPhone. So you can actually configure it a time for the Apple Watch, and the Apple Watch basically goes off at that time. It starts to vibrate constantly non-stop, which actually wakes me up. I didn't think it would, but it wakes me up. I was quite surprised it does that. And then because the phone has a different time, if just in case I'm woken up from this, the phone would kick off. So it's like they're like partners in crime. Do 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 pew. So yeah, I think that's amazing, seriously. When the Apple products link up together, they can do some real good stuff. And yeah, I'm quite happy about that, to be very frank. So yeah, I think there is one thing I do want to say. I should have added this to the display aspect. You can add more types of screens to this, so you can have the screen variation in terms of what you like, and that can be done from the Apple Watch application. So you could do it as a clock face, you could do it anything you like, whatever you want. You can have a Mickey Mouse on here. I actually saw that. On this, obviously you don't have that option, so I don't know if that will have any, like I said, any bearance on your decision, but some people do like these interactive faces on their watches, and it does make for quite an interesting thing. One thing I do have to say about the Apple Watch, when I owned the Apple Watch Series 4, whenever I wore it to work, I was getting noticed. When I wear the Fitbit, no one gives a hoot about it. No one has asked me, "Ooh, you know, that looks nice." You know, they haven't questioned it. They haven't said, "Can I try it on?" But with the Apple Watch Series 4, with these Apple Watches, people actually look at it and they're like, "Oh, can we try it on? Can we have a look at it? How much did it cost? How is it wearing? How does it work? Is it good? Is it not good?" So they do question it, and they're basically asking in terms of quality. So this actually does, you know, get people's eye, and they do ask you questions. So that's, if you want people's eye for some reason, then I will slap on the Apple Watch. That's just the extra point to know. But yeah, I guess the Apple Watch is taking the lead again in that sense. So yeah, I hope that helps you in terms of making a decision for either one of those if you're on the fence, I guess. I hope this video has helped you in some shape or some form, or just been rambling on to myself. That's fair enough too, because I do ramble on a lot. Any questions, like I said, note them below. Do slap the like button as it helps me. Do give me any advice if you think of how I can improve my videos. I'm more than happy to listen. I am new to YouTube in some sense, so any kind of advice you can give, I listen with open ears. Please do subscribe, guys, as it will help me out a great deal, and hit the notification bell so you do get a notification when I do upload videos. So yeah, I'm just going to be enjoying my lockdown, I guess. I think it's the 9th day, and I will do a lockdown video as well. So I hope you guys have a lovely week, and you know, take care of yourselves, and I'll be uploading videos soon. Take care, guys. See ya.